by surprise. A cowboy in the newspaper business?
Well, I don't think she particularly wants to know me.
She was tough as nails, but there was something about her.
Just the sight of you drives me crazy.
I had no time for romance, but he wouldn't give up.
Will you marry me?
So what do you do when you meet a woman more stubborn than you are?
In our marriage, there are always new surprises.
Let life surprise you. One life to live. Your favorite memories today.
Sorry, sweetheart. We just got to drinking and talking, and time just got away.
Yes, I'm very aware of the fact that you've been drinking. And if I have you to thank for that, sir, or if you are under the impression that you can continue the party here, I'm terribly sorry you cannot.
No, well, ma'am, I'm sure sorry I led this gentleman down the path of sin. But I am certainly aware that the party's over. I'm just delivering him to you. I'm on my way out.
No, hold it just a minute. You have to stay, Clint, and get to know my gorgeous wife.
Well, I don't think she particularly wants to know me. And that's probably mutual. No offense, ma'am.
Just who are you?
Vicky, please.
Joe, do you have any idea how long I have been worrying about you?
Riley, I think this about clinches it. If this is the other half of Lord Enterprises...
Oh, hold it just a minute. No, sweetheart, you're giving the gentleman the wrong impression of our relationship. Mr. Buchanan is going to be the managing editor of the Banner.
Tell me more, Vicky.
Well, clearly Clint and I progressed beyond that first awkward meeting. I even got to like him. Some. Kevin was just a little boy then, and I was pregnant with Joey. And Joe was very sick. It was a very difficult time for me then. And Clint was so very kind and understanding.
Now, I know you're not as happy about me taking over his position as he is. You don't know me, you don't know that much about me.
Just a moment, just a moment. I'm not going to make any judgments yet, and if Joe thinks you're the best man for the job, then so be it.
Well, I'm going to do my level best to live up to his assessment of my qualifications. But I'm going to need all the help I can get from him in the time remaining. And then I'm going to need your help and support, too.
And you shall have it.
Thank you.
Tell me everything about the old tapes.
All right. You asked for it.
One life to live.
Tell me about having babies. I wanted so much to have babies.
You will. You most certainly will, and very soon. You're not going to get out of giving me grandchildren. Oh, no, you don't. I'm going to have wonderful, beautiful Jake and Megan grandchildren. And I'm going to be very free with my advice on motherhood. First of all, you see, you have to be very careful how you break the news to the father.
Joe? Joseph? You and I, are going to have a baby. And Dr. Winthrop said it's definitely going to be a boy or a girl. That's a joke. I mean, it's not a joke we're having a baby. It's a joke about what the doctors... Oh, maybe I should have prepared you a bit for this. Darling, I didn't want to tell you until I was absolutely sure. And I wasn't sure until the doctor got the test back from the lab. And that only happened a minute. Are you all right? Joe?
What was the question?
Are you stunned or are you unhappy?
I have no idea. You have to be careful. You better sit down.
I am sitting down.
Well, then I better sit down.
You're sitting
I
down.
had no idea. I had no idea. Boy or girl. I had no idea. Oh, no idea.
Mr. and Mrs. Riley, I'd like you to meet Kevin.
Noisy like his daddy.
Hey, what's the matter? That story was supposed to cheer you up.
I'm sorry your father was so ashamed of my birth. I'm sorry I caused you so much pain.
Don't you ever say such foolishness again. I've never had 1 second of remorse about having had you. My baby, the only regret I've ever had is that we lost those first 25 years. When I first found out about you, when I realized that you had grown up, without my ever having been there, without my having watched even one little jewel of a moment of your becoming a person, your own person. I made them up. I invented your history. But now, we don't have to make them up anymore because we have real memories. Megan, the future is waiting for you. And it's filled with our memories. And with your children's memories.
Look, Jake, I don't work for the general.
Oh, no. I'm supposed to believe that you stuck your neck out for me. You come all this way to rescue some bozo who you've never met before because you're such a stand-up guy.
Jake, I did what I'm doing because of Megan.
You don't talk about my wife like you know her. Got it?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Think you can listen to me?
No, no. You're giving me a headache.
Look, Jake.
Just shut up. You don't know when to shut up, do you? I'll warn you.
I'm a minister. What do you expect? Okay, you're not gonna make it easy on me. You and Megan, you bought this old broken down house and then you fixed it up together, and at first she hated it, but after you fixed it up, she loved it. Her parents are Viki and Roger, but now Vicky's married to Clint. Come on, Jake, how would I know these things if Megan hadn't told them to me? I know her favorite season, it's autumn. I know her favorite movie stars, they're the Lucille Ball and Katharine Hepburn. I know that you used to call her Meggie, and then you love to call her Meggie, and she hates it. I know those things.
She told you that?
Yeah. What, do you think Ghazi did?
I don't know. How sick is she?
She's back in the hospital, and Jake, I came here because I want to get you back there as soon as possible.
You know, Andrew, you've come an awfully long way. You stuck your neck out. Do you do this for all your parishioners? Huh?
Jake. Megan and I, we're good friends. Talk a lot.
Seems like you've hung on every word there, Andre.
Part of my job's to listen.
You wouldn't happen to have a thing, would you? For my wife?